How you guys doing today? Sorry, my dog's like right here. Butters, move. So the other day I reviewed Climate's super light pad, and I kind of made a hint towards the Thermarest Nano Air. Both are good pads, but today I'm going to review another item that I recently got. And like I said, I blow through gear. I'm kind of disappointed in the design and build of the item. It's the Arcteryx Acrux GTX approach shoe, super light SL. Anyway, I got this shoe. Well, long story, and I just rinsed it off because tons of dirt. But long story short, I got this shoe. Well, the first model of this shoe a year and a half ago on sale. I blew through it within like 6 months, not even. It was during wintertime, so I wasn't even wearing the shoe. And I blew out the side of it. And I sent it in. Arcteryx called me and they're like, do you want to upgrade for like $50? And I was like, yeah. So I got the highest model, and I think it was the Acrux GTX just approach shoe. And the thing weighed a ton. It was like a tank, honestly. But I didn't really wear it. I was working a corporate job, and so I never really wore it. And then I went to Yosemite and I jugged up El Cap, and lo and behold, blew through it. Jugging. Not even like doing an approach, just going up one route. Sent it in. 2 months later, they finally get back to me. And don't get me wrong, I love Arcteryx's lifetime warranty. I love their customer service. They're a little slow. That's my only complaint. But they're great. 2 months later, they email me and they're like, do you want the GTX SL? And I was like, well, seeing how I can't get my other shoe, yeah. Seeing how I've only worn these things really a number of times, I'm kind of disappointed in their shoe. So I got this one, and it has GORE-TEX, and it is super light comparison to the first model and the first generation. I'm actually going to hold this one. Right foot's always better to show off. And my first trip with these was last week, same trip that I took the pad on, and we're hiking in a boulder field, and I blow the toe out a little bit, and I put some patch glue on it and fix it up and call it good. Anyway, that was my left foot actually, and that's why I was showing the right, is because I didn't want to show it, but right there, blew the toe out, and it's starting to come off a little bit. Now, I'm noticing that I am destroying the thread on the side just by grinding up against a rock. Don't get me wrong, that's being petty about this shoe, but I thought I'd review it just because I haven't had the best of luck with them. I'm headed back to Yosemite this next week, and I'm going to take these with me, and if I blow them out, then I don't know, I guess I'll send this video to Arcteryx and say, hey, you need to look at other approach shoes. So yeah, I had these on. My friends had some Scarpas. No, they had Salewas. And even looking at Scarpas, Salewa, 510 gunnies, guide shoes, guide tennies, all of them do one thing different than Arcteryx is doing. And that is they're putting their toe box around the top of the toe so it's connected to the lace and or around. So when you're climbing up a 5.4 pitch in these shoes, you can jam it in there and it's not going to scuff the toe and come apart, and then therefore giving way for the GORE-TEX. Most of those companies don't put GORE-TEX on their shoe anyway, but Arcteryx does. And I find this is a major product design default or error. Defect, that's the word. The other thing is they're using very soft fabric. Now Arcteryx is priding themselves on a 4-ply laminate, one coat, no seams of the shoe, and if you look at it, it is very sleek. However, there needs to be some connection point between the sole, which they have fixed with a wider base here than the first generation. Would I recommend these? Not this color. My feet heat up like a boiler room in the black, to which case I had been told prior to getting them, or right when I got them. I don't know if I would, because I'm already thrashing sole very badly, and I've worn them 2 times. Well, 4 times, because one was a 3-day week and then yesterday. And so yeah, I'm not sold on the shoe. I'm not complaining about the shoe yet. I mean, it sounds like I am, but I'm just giving you an honest review of this shoe, which is a newer line to Arcteryx. Now, Arcteryx is also having Salomon make their shoe. Salomon has been making shoes for years. This is Arcteryx's 2nd season. Now, hold on one second. This is the Salomon Wings Pro 2 trail running shoe. I've been using this as my approach shoe while those have been in the shop. I have thrashed this shoe, but I have put it through a very good test. Holy cow, gear room's falling apart. On what it can take. Also, if you would note that the Salomon has this toe box that I'm talking about where it comes over the shoe. Only there is it not connected, and I blow through it. Anyone will blow through it. Arcteryx does not have that same box. It goes there, and then this is the 4-ply laminate. All I'm saying is it needs to connect. Salomon does not make an approach shoe. I wish they would. But it does connect all the way up. It's a protective shield. They understand shoes. Arcteryx needs to learn from their sister company to understand shoes like that. The one thing I will say, I really enjoy the sole on this shoe. It feels like I'm not going to slide on granite. It does have a very soft to build up sole. That's the way it came, which is very interesting to me. But if you think about a climbing shoe, they have no traction on this other than the rubber, to which case that is the same way. So, in short, good shoe so far. Light, super light, very light. For long hikes, I don't know if I'd recommend it. It doesn't have the good support in the sole over boulders. For a long distance, like 15 miles. I know that might be a short distance to some, but then you'd want to look into a trail running shoe for that kind of interaction with your environment. These shoes I've had about a year. They're the Salomon Wing Pro. Great shoe. Just ordered my 2nd pair. I have put these through hell and back again. And they are very well deserving of the granite piece of rock that's in them. Gear room's still falling apart. So yeah, there's my review on the Arcteryx Acrux GTX Approach Shoe SL. And thank you for watching. Next week I'll probably review some climbing equipment. Or a tent. Who's to say? But yeah, those are the Arcteryx. Thanks.